Welcome, Bromantic listeners, to episode 28, the Halloween Spooktacular.
Hi.
Welcome to episode 28.
Yeah, buddy.
I think we've spooked it up nicely.
And dressed for the occasion.
Yes.
You can see we've put a lot of effort into what we're wearing currently.
Yeah, costume-wise,
Yeah.
this was about the most rushed costumes we could possibly have got.
Almost like you've just taken part of a costume you already had and just put it on your head.
No.
And yeah, you can tell I spent hours on my mask.
We wanted something that kind of remained that you could see who we were.
Yeah.
Because we could have just stuck screen masks on. That would have been lazy.
Would have been really lazy.
Yeah, we could have done face painting. we could. That's how funny face painting is.
Yeah. You can see we've changed the decor
So this is
for
all
our
the effort
Halloween.
went.
Yeah. This wasn't. Our missus is just giving us stuff before we left the house.
Yeah.
This was planned.
We went out shopping.
Yeah. This is what we came up with.
Yeah, actually, that doesn't even work out well for us if we do that, does it? Yeah, nice. You did that.
Magic.
I liked it. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Gaz.
And this is
Bromantic.
And for you, we've got some Halloween dad jokes.
Halloween.
Yeah.
Jokes. Not just your normal.
Oh, no.
This is a Halloween special.
It wouldn't be a special without dad jokes that are special. Halloween.
I don't know where you were going with that.
Yeah, I don't know.
You made it work.
I stumbled through.
You going first or am I going first?
Yeah, no, I think I'll be my turn. Okay.
These are going to be awful.
Yeah, no, these are terrible. Just so everyone's aware, 2 out of 10. Okay, you try and find or create some good Halloween jokes. I recently found out my annoying friend is actually a vampire. I thought, yeah, they've always been a pain in the neck.
What's a ghost's favourite spirit? Malibu.
The other day at home, I saw the skeleton who tried to steal from me. I said, hey, I've got a bone to pick with you.
Fucking awful.
It doesn't get any better. It doesn't get any better.
Why do demons and ghouls hang together? Because demons are a ghoul's best friend.
Oh.
So bad.
At work, sometimes I see this pumpkin lurking around all the women. He's quite seedy.
That wasn't bad.
That was like the best one.
That one wasn't bad, to be fair.
Jesus Christ. We're like 5 jokes in and we haven't got a laugh yet.
We just got really good at this game.
Yeah, that's
what it is,
what it, yeah.
How do you know if a mummy's sick? No, this doesn't make sense. They've chosen the wrong thing.
Go on, what is it?
I'll tell you. You'll see why when I say. How do you know if a vampire's sick? Can't stop coughing. Mummies aren't in coughing. No, they are.
Yeah,
No, they're in
yeah,
sarcophaguses. Aren't they?
Sarcophaguses, yeah.
Well, that was a ruined joke by.
Yeah, good. Hey, it wasn't good anyway. Don't worry about it. What's a zombie's favourite weather? Cloudy with a chance of brain. No, that's...
Would you call a mummy covered in chocolate and nuts? A Ferrero Rocher.
No, that is the best one we've had, to be fair. I was out shopping the other day for a coffin, and I thought, man, that's the last thing I need.
Factual.
Yeah. I enjoyed that one.
What's the problem with twin witches? You never know which witch is which.
I knew the ghost was sad. I could just see him boo-hooing.
How do gourds grow big and strong? Pumpkin iron.
That's got legs on it, that one. It's not bad. You knew that'd get me.
Yeah, I know. 100%.
That was
Make it slightly to do with
specifically for
working
me.
out.
Yeah. I once knew a wolf who was very aware of his surroundings. He was a werewolf.
That was good.
I want you to know that I wrote that one.
I enjoyed that. That was it was a werewolf. I enjoyed that one.
Thank you.
One laugh. Why don't zombies eat popcorn with their hands? They eat their hands separately.
They got better.
Did they? One of them did.
Yeah.
Thank you for the most dead dad joke section known to man.
Yeah, well.
For all of you who used to complain at us for for laughing too much during dad jokes, that's what happens if we don't.
Yeah. I just want you to know that we can do it. The jokes normally are just too good.
That's it.
But
We don't just laugh all the time.
I bet everyone's going, oh, God, what about the Christmas special? It's going to be just as bad.
We'll just stick to normal dad jokes.
Yeah.
We'll just ring a bell after each one.
Yeah. No, I think we've got to do it. I just want everyone to know as well, we've got a few specials coming up. So after this, obviously there'll be my birthday special, your birthday special, the Christmas special, the New Year's special.
Jesus Christ.
I was waiting.
Why
I was
so
trying
many
to
fucking
think of
special?
the Chinese New Year. I was just waiting before you went.
Hanukkah
Hang on a
special.
minute. Yeah.
Boxing Day special.
Yeah, that's it. All of them. It's all. To be fair, everyone we do is special.
I was about to say, every episode's special.
Yeah.
Well, catered towards you. Essentially, whatever we want to do. So
Yeah. It's catered towards you, but not you.
yeah, you, as long as you enjoy what we enjoy.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
You lucky thing, you. We've come across a game that we saw on a little TikTok.
From another podcast.
Yeah, don't tell them
Stealing ideas.
Yeah. We're not very creative. we need help. So what we're going to do, we're both going to say the first random word after 3, 2, 1. And then after every 3, 2, 1, we have to think of a word that those two have in common and then try and get to the same word.
And see how long it takes us to get there.
Do you want me to be honest? I think we're going to be shit.
I'm going to probably agree. Do you know why I think we're going to be shit? I feel like you're going to come out with... I think you need to lower your intelligence for this game. That's what... this is going to be the issue.
You think?
Because I don't think there's a meet in the middle point. You're going to be coming out with some really intelligent, it links in this way kind of stuff. And I'll be like, chocolate bar. You need to lower it.
Okay.
Come down to my level. I can't get to your level. You need to come down.
You got to come down.
Yeah. There's no up for me.
All right.
Give me a dictionary, I'll help.
Yeah,
We'll go for it.
Hit me with that thesaurus.
Thesaurus.
Right. So, you ready to go straight in?
Yeah. Any random word.
Any random word.
Let's do it.
Right, have you got a random word?
Yep.
3,
2, 1.
Violin.
Tripod. Violin and tripod.
Yeah.
All right, got one. 3, 2, 1. Conductor.
Microphone.
3,
2,
1.
Can't even do the countdown. You do the countdown every time. Okay, I can't do it. Okay. What have we got? Microphone and orchestra.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Band.
Music. That's so close.
3, 2, 1.
Singer.
You're
You're 3, 2, 1-ing. Why are you 3, 2, 1? You haven't got anything.
coming to me.
Well, that's that ruined. You know my next
Start
word.
again. Yeah, sorry, start again.
So, when I initially said I don't think we're going to do very well at this,
We thought we complete it.
there you go. There you
Why
go.
did singer not come to my head?
Yeah, I don't know. I thought band and...
Microphone.
Yeah,
Yeah, singer would have been perfect.
I thought that was,
Right, 3, 2, 1. Frog.
Car. What's your word?
Frog. 3, 2, 1. Beetle.
Toad. Beetle. That's really good.
Toad.
Yeah. Like car being towed and a frog and a toad.
This is what I mean. Intelligence. Lower the intelligence.
Okay, sorry.
Jeez.
Sorry. Well, Beetle was good.
The intricacies. Right, sorry. What is it? Toad and
Beetle.
beetle. 3, 2, 1. Swamp.
Fly.
3, 2, 1. Smell.
Dragonfly.
No, John's really fucking annoying. I thought of dragonfly.
Oh,
Can't.
that's because in a swamp.
Oh,
What word did you say?
I said smell.
Yeah, I
Fly
can
and
see.
swamp.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I can see the link though.
Smell and dragonfly.
Jesus Christ.
We're getting further
I
apart.
know. We're not narrowing it down at all. Oh, shit. Wait, I ain't got nothing on that. Smell and dragonfly. Nah, start again. Fuck it. Start again.
Oh, so annoying. The first word that came to my head was dragonfly.
Try and do that.
Genuinely.
That's what I try and work the first word.
Just the first word that comes to your head.
Yeah, if it's got a link, obviously, I'm not like beetle. Do you know what I mean? The next word's like aeroplane. It's got to make sense.
Right, okay.
Fuck, we're shit at this. Oh, God, you two are so in sync. I'll watch this episode.
No, we are not.
Yeah.
Right. 3, 2, 1. Adventure.
Skull.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Skeleton.
He-Man. Oh no! Oh no! No!
No, this is easily doable. Right. Look at me. This is easily doable. He-Man and skeleton.
Yeah.
Easy.
Oh, skeleton! Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Easy.
Easy.
Let's go. Right.
3, 2, 1. Skeletor.
Skeletor. Right.
Right.
I thought you said Skeletor.
No. I said
Oh,
skeleton.
Thank God for that. I was like, what are we going to get from He-Man and Skeletor when the show's called He-Man? I was like, oh. I'd be like, Masters of the Universe. It's not going to work. is it?
She-Ra.
Yeah. Oh, damn. That
Oh,
was
no,
got
yeah.
one.
There we go. That was
And
in
that
3.
was from Skull and
Adventure.
Adventure.
Yeah.
Boom.
I'm just
Done.
sorry, but how did you not get from Skull and Adventure to Skeleton? How did you get from Skull to He-Man?
Skull Kingdom.
Fair.
You never
All right.
get my link, do you?
No.
Do you know what, Ryan? No, I don't.
You're smart enough for me to not need to. I know.
I trust that you
Yeah.
have a link. I go with it.
And then I look smarter by not questioning it.
Although it's been questioned
All
every
right,
time.
We'll do 2 more. 3, 2, 1.
Eight.
Desert. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Ba-boom.
Planet of the Apes.
Oh, that's good. Planet of the Apes is good. Yeah, that is apes in a desert. Yeah.
Planet of the Apes and baboon. I mean,
Hang on. Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Gorilla.
Caesar.
No, that would have been perfect.
Gorilla and Caesar. I don't know the fucking gorilla's name. Planet of the Apes. Are we both going with that guy? Whatever his fucking name is.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Gorilla in
Kong.
Planet of the Apes.
That would have been better. I can't name a gorilla. I don't know his name.
You're wearing fucking Donkey Kong on your
I
head.
know, that's what made me say ape. We're just going to have to call it on a day. We fucked it.
We're not very good.
No.
We're not good at that game.
No.
One more time.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Crown.
Light. I was not ready.
Fine. Crown and light.
What was your one?
Crown.
Crown.
Crown and light.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. God. Boom! Smashed it!
There
How
it
are we
is.
so good at this game? So we're only going to try that twice, and we're going to go win while we're ahead.
It just goes to show you, though, if the wording is right, we'll get there.
Yeah. I also think if you think less,
Yeah.
you just go.
Yeah, because I went God, and then I went maybe Jesus, because he actually wore a thorn crown. I was like, don't do it, Ryan. Don't do it.
I went to a specific God because it's known that he wore a crown of light.
And I was like, the first thing, that's what you need.
You were going to go Epiphanes because he wore a light crown.
Yeah.
Ryan,
Yeah.
bring it down, sunshine, bring it down.
And then I
God.
remembered.
God.
Yeah. He's got it. He's cracked it. That's a fucking good game.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Difficult.
It is difficult, actually, yeah. I think, I hope if you played at home and you thought of some words, do let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
If you think any of our answers were just fucking stupid.
Or if you got any answers that were the same as what we said, and you would have won quicker.
Yeah. And even if you guessed the first word the same, that's even more
If you
impressive.
did, we're meant to be together.
Yeah. Yeah.
We will dump our partners. No, we won't.
We won't do that. Well, we might. Depends how much money you've got. I mean, we won't.
That big ear boob. No.
And if you are loaded and you are watching this,
Buy us a camera.
email us and we'll get there.
We'll do it.
Yeah.
Now it's time for the Halloween quiz.
That's good. That's good.
Hopefully
I
they
can
can't.
see what's happening.
What?
And they don't have a clue.
Oh.
They'll fall in love, and here's the bottom line. Hot trios down to 2.
Oh.
The sweet... No, stop it.
Jolene of Twilight. There's magic in the air.
And with all romantic atmosphere.
Disasters everywhere.
God, I hope that makes it.
Can you? The whole podcast. Is
We
us
should
singing
just
lines.
one episode just do a karaoke episode.
It's
be
just
like-
me and you.
Yeah, but they'll join in at home.
I don't think they will.
They will.
And people will click and go, the fuck is this? And click
If
off.
we were just looking and we're like, oh, people would watch.
Imagine doing that and then going to like a party or something where they've got karaoke and they like search karaoke on YouTube and press play and it
Yeah.
starts, oh, Wimba.
In the jungle. I'm changing the name. It's so perfect. So, on the quiz. I don't know how much of that's going in.
Oh, mate,
Probably very little of it.
all of it.
I hope so. Anyone listening is going to be like, the fuck are them
If
two
we
on?
hadn't made an intro.
Yeah. This,
have now.
in all fairness, this podcast, I've realised, is getting weirder and weirder. The more and more comfortable we're getting
Yeah,
with it,
it's true.
just the more
It's true.
weird it's getting. Normally, we're like really like PC. And
Yeah.
Before it was like very like we just sit here and chat. And,
Yeah.
Now
Now
we're
it's
like-
like,
yeah,
what's happening?
yeah. We give them what they want.
We're smoking cigars next week.
Yeah.
It's Ryan's birthday.
I smoke my stogie. Whatever. I don't know why I'm on now, but we'll start this quiz at some point. Don't worry.
Yeah. This is the quiz part.
Yeah.
True.
You've got it.
One more to guess.
No, don't mind. Right. In the Friends episode, the one with the Halloween party,
Jesus.
what memorable but not particularly spooky costume did Ross and Chandler wear?
Both of them.
Well, they wore different costumes, but do you know which ones they wore? I'll give you a point for each.
Oh, I think I know. Ross was Spudnik.
Fantastic. Can I give you a clue?
No.
Okay. No clue.
He was a pink bunny.
He was.
Boom.
2 points. Smash that. I would have struggled with that.
Not me, mate.
No, not you.
Friends' #1 fan. Don't know if that's proud of that or not, but
And that's a Matthew Perry tribute.
Halloween, Day for the Dead. Too soon. Too soon.
We're leaving it in.
Too soon.
What what iconic phrase do Scooby-Doo monsters and villains usually say when they're captured by the gang?
Am I going to have to get this word for word?
No. But yes.
It's like, I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids.
That is word for word. And I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids.
Boom. Boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
Can't argue with that. This is a really easy one.
Points galore.
I See Dead People is from which movie?
Sixth Sense.
Yeah.
Well, I'm killing the Halloween quiz.
You are. What is the name of the terrifying clown in Stephen King's It? Now, I know you know this,
Never seen it.
but it's like common knowledge. I've never seen it.
But I'm going to get it wrong because the end of it.
Because the end of it.
It begins with Penny.
Oh, like the end of the thing.
Wise.
There you go. You got it.
Oh, it was between Pennyworth and Pennywise, and I couldn't think of.
Yeah, Pennyworth is a good guy in something. I think he's a bad guy.
Who knows?
In Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, can you name the creature that breaks into Hogwarts on Halloween night?
No.
No, nothing at all. If you name the type of creature, I'll give you the point. Because that is all it's got in front of me, is what type of creature it is.
You just got no idea. A werewolf? Oh.
It's a fair guess, isn't it? It's a troll. Mountain troll.
No.
How many witches appear in Shakespeare's Macbeth?
3.
Spot on. Well done. Did you do that at school? Or?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, as a hobby.
Yeah, I thought you were a Shakespearean.
No, Macbeth is my hobby.
Macbeth is...
Specifically Macbeth.
Okay. Well, can you give us a line?
For art thou once thy witch's breast.
Where art thou, witch? Which famous magician died on Halloween?
No, I can't think of a single famous magician now.
So the only way I would get this right is all the famous magicians I know are alive, bar one. So
Houdini.
Houdini it is.
Is it?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. Because he got punched in the stomach, didn't he? Is that him?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Yeah, he got smacked in the stomach when he wasn't ready.
He wasn't ready, yeah.
That was on Halloween. How unfortunate.
Yeah, I know, right? Victorians used to put what inside their coffins, just in case?
A shovel.
You've gone on the right thought track, but it's a bell.
Ah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to know how many times that happened before they were like, stop putting bells in these, because we fucked up a few times now.
Also, what could a bell do that a voice couldn't?
It's a string, and you ring the bell outside the grave.
Oh, of course, because the bells... Yeah, of course. How silly of
They
me.
really didn't like you. They took the little bit out of the middle of the bell. Yeah. For which fruit do you traditionally bob for on Halloween?
Apples.
Yeah, nice little finisher forward.
Oh, okay.
Just in case you shit out, I thought I'd give you a nice little easy one at the end there.
Fair, thank you.
Yeah, when was the last time you did bobbing for apples?
Oh, Jesus. Years.
Do you know what we fucking should have done, didn't you?
Bobbing for apples.
We should have fucking bobbed for apples.
We just don't have the space, mate.
We don't. It's a real shame. When we make it big...
If we were famous and had a lot of money and a large studio, the shit we would do.
Oh, God.
Honestly, we've got zero morals. We've got standards.
I thought you were gonna
standards
say-
are down here.
Tons of ideas.
No. You could send the fucking idea in. We don't care. We'll do it.
We'll do it.
You know, we're this close to starting an OnlyFans.
Yeah.
So, awkward.
Come on. Pay up.
That's what we're saying is,
Yeah. If you want it,
it's here for you.
yeah, just fucking send in the money and we'll get it done, all right?
I will fuck him for cash.
Is
Wow.
that staying in?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
I'm going to love the fact of how much you say is that staying in.
Yeah.
This is not coming in. This is not doing.
Usually, that's
It
gone.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what happens.
Yeah. On the Halloween special.
We'd cut nothing.
Yeah.
Right, guys. It is time for a little bit of shit I found on the internet.
after its huge success.
It's been going well past few weeks. Yeah. And I have had people say that they're really enjoying the like psychology tests
that
I do on you. So I'm going to do another one.
You're the only person who doesn't enjoy them.
That's you. So this one is called The Cube.
Okay.
I hope you're excited about this.
I am.
So just for those that you're not aware, today we're going to do another relational psychology test, which is called the Cube test. Try to concentrate on how you feel about what you're describing, not just how it looks. For example, you may describe the cube a certain colour because it gives you a feeling of calmness. However, another person may describe the cube a different colour because it also gives them a sense of calmness. Though people picture the cube differently, the interpretations of their answers are the same. The cube represents calmness to them.
Got it.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Didn't to me. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Eyes closed. Relax those shoulders. Go Donkey Kong. You are in a desert and you see a cube. How big is the cube?
It's massive.
What colour is the cube?
It's really hard to picture it as anything other than transparent.
What do you think about that colour?
Oh. I'm going to change transparent to silver. What do I think about the colour? I think it's cold. I think it's mysterious.
How far away from you is it?
500 metres away from me, but it's massive.
Is it transparent?
Crazy.
We're going to have to go yes.
Yes.
Can you see what is inside?
Yeah.
How big is the cube compared to the desert? What's the ratio?
1 to 5.
There is a ladder. Is the ladder leaning on the cube?
Yeah.
What is the colour of the ladder?
Red. How weird is that?
What is it made of?
Metal.
What impression does it give you?
Sturdiness.
What is the distance between the cube and the ladder?
It's not a massive ladder. The ladder's only like 10 metres tall, and it's obviously leaning
the distance
against
between them.
It's leaning on that's what I'm saying. So.
Yeah, so it's right next to it.
Oh, it's on it, boy.
There's a horse. What's the distance between the cube and the horse?
Well, I'm picturing the horse next to me, so 500 metres.
What is the colour of the horse?
Brown.
What impression does that give you?
Oh, there's a horse. I'm going to go safe. Safe.
Is it tied?
No.
Is there a saddle?
Yes.
There is a storm.
Oh, God.
What is the distance between the storm and the cube?
It's fucking here, boy.
On top of it.
Oh, yeah.
Is it a big storm or a small storm?
I mean, I pictured thunder and lightning and rain, so it's not fun. There's no tornadoes.
Is it passing or is it staying?
No, it's staying.
There are some flowers. How many flowers are there?
5.
Where are the flowers?
Just ahead of me, 10 metres ahead of me.
What colour are the flowers?
Funny enough, I pictured them like red, yellow and pink.
How do you feel about the flowers?
I feel they're doing damn well to be out here in this desert.
Okay, you may now open your eyes.
I'm not going to lie to you, that one was difficult. That was hard.
It's fine.
Yeah, all right. Well, like I said, that felt rough, that one.
Yeah, well, we're going to have to try and remember everything you said.
Oh, I can remember it all, yeah.
All right. So, the cube. The cube represents yourself.
I'm big.
How you think about the cube reflects on how you think about yourself. For example, you may think the cube is made of yellow stones. Yellow may give you a feeling of warmth, and stone may give you a feeling of strength. Then it means you believe that you're a strong and warm person. How big is the cube? Says yourself.
Big.
You think you're big.
I said massive, in fact.
So what colour? You said silver.
Silver.
What did you say it makes you feel?
Cold and mysterious.
How far away is it from you?
It's far. It's 500 metres.
500 metres. The distance between you and the cube reflects your understanding about yourself. If the cube is far away, then it means you do not feel close to your inner self. If the cube is transparent, it means you let people see through you. People can read your mind easily.
That's really... So the fact that I'm cold, mysterious, quite distant, but also people can fucking just see right through me is an interesting twist.
What's your ratio of cube to desert?
1-5.
The ratio of cube to desert is how you think about yourself in this world. The bigger the ratio, the bigger your ego is. A small ratio means that you recognise that you are just one part of this world, and there are many other things here beside you. I mean, you went 1-5, so...
It's pretty small ratio, isn't it?
Pretty big.
I mean, yeah, I suppose you keep it that way. It means the fucking keys. Well, the desert might be small. Fuck it.
Yeah, wow, fair. The ladder represents your friends. If the ladder's leaning against the cube, it means your friends depend on you. If the ladder is supporting the cube, that means that you depend on your friends. The distance between the ladder and the cube indicates if you feel close to your friends or not. Again, how you feel about the ladder reflects how you feel about your friends. What do you feel about the colour of the ladder and the material it's made of? You said red and metal.
Red metal sturdy, like. So I still stand by that, yeah.
Okay. What does red make you feel?
Hot.
Jesus. I was going for angry, but fair.
No. I don't even know what the fucking... I think the fact that the ladder was red threw me off, to be honest with you.
Yeah, all right.
Mysterious.
The horse.
Yeah, fuck this horse. I'm not going to lie to you. That was hard for me to picture a horse in that situation. So when it was like, picture a horse, I was like...
That's interesting. Because the horse is your partner, your lover, or your significant other. If the horse is close to the cube, you're close with each other.
Oh, God.
If the horse is tied or has a saddle, then in your relationship, you want to be the one in control. Your overall impression of the horse reflects the impression you have of your partner. What did you say about your impression of the horse?
I said safe. Yeah. Which is the only good thing I've said about this fucking horse. About the colour. Does anything about the colour?
No. Unless how you feel about the colour. Brown.
The only thing that and to be fair, I said brown and safe because I just felt if I needed to get away, there was a horse there. So that was where safe came from.
I mean, you're dissecting the good thing you said.
Yeah, but I wanted to show that it had nothing to do with the brown.
Oh, right, got you.
I thought brown, and brown is safe. I was just like, most horses are brown.
The storm.
Yeah.
The storm is the obstacle in your life. If the storm is close to the cube and stationary, then you're always experiencing hardship in your life. If the storm is small, then it means the obstacle in your life is quite small.
What's interesting is I pictured the storm from the start.
Did you? Without prompting?
Yeah. So I pictured it, even though it was in a desert,
Yeah.
because there was a large cube there, I pictured it very shadowy,
Okay.
like I was in a storm. Or like just in a very cloudy kind of dark area.
And then when the storm came, it was a large storm, and it stayed there. Interesting.
Yeah.
The flowers. The flowers represent your offspring. If the flower or flowers are close to the cube, it means you're close to your children.
The problem is, what I did wrong with this is I pictured me. So the flowers are close to me, not to the cube.
Okay. So you've pictured you in a desert looking at a cube.
Yeah, hence I've got the horse next to me.
Yeah.
And I've got the flowers by me.
Okay. I mean, say what you want, but again, what you feel about the flowers indicates the feelings you have towards your children. You weren't they're doing fucking well to be
Yeah, they are doing
in
well.
this desert. Yeah.
Hey, if they're in this storm in this desert, they're fucking holding on in there. Fair play to them.
Thank you for your participation. Subject 001. That was another success story.
Yeah. Well, it nearly wasn't though, was it?
Yeah. I mean, that was much more difficult to dissect because I had to keep going back.
I think I need to, unless you mention that I'm in it,
Yeah.
I need to just picture it without me there.
Yeah.
Like just the scenario, the everything like that.
You're probably correct. Like I asked you to.
Oh, I can't help it. I always picture me in the situation.
If you always picture yourself in a situation,
You're a
you
bellend.
need to get your head out of your arse.
Yeah. No, do you know what? That makes sense.
That's fair. For this second part of shit I found on the internet, just going to go through some quotes that from the internet that might make you think a different way about life.
Okay. All right. Let's move this storm along. I'm here for it.
So I'll read them to you. We'll dissect them a little bit and see
Yeah, I like
how you
this.
feel about them.
Yeah, no, I always enjoy this.
We judge others by their actions, but we judge ourselves by our intentions.
Now, I know you want me to dissect this, but that feels very... Yes. I don't really know how to dissect that. Yep, that's what we all do.
But do you think it's important to realise that you're not judging people outside as you are inside, inwardly?
Yeah, I mean, the problem is with that is I'm sure that everybody has intentions that are different to their actions.
Yeah.
But I don't know anyone's intentions other than my own. So it's very easy for me to be like, well, I didn't mean to do that. That wasn't what my intention was. But obviously everybody else
someone
is
would
like,
judge you from what happened.
well, this is the result, so I'm going to judge you on it. And I feel like...
Do you think it's better to judge someone on their actions or their intention?
Actually, as long as you believe it fully, their intention.
I agree. I would say intention is much more important than the action.
Yeah. It's like, when like people go to surprise you with something, but it's not what you want.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to be like, well, you got me what I didn't want.
Yeah.
It's like I appreciate the intention.
It's kind of like a way of saying the thought that counts. Really,
Yeah,
isn't
that
it?
is,
Do you know what I mean?
exactly
You
it.
intended it to be lovely, but, I bought you this Snickers. That's really nice, but I'm allergic to peanuts. So
Yeah. You made
the
a nice
intent.
quick scenario there. That's good, yeah.
the intent was there. So, do not ruin a Tuesday wishing it was Friday.
No, I love... Yeah, that's a good one. See, that one's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just concentrate on the here and now.
The here and now. That's a really interesting way of wording that. I've never heard it worded like that.
Yeah, concentrate on the here and now. Don't worry about what's coming. Deal with your shit now first.
Yeah, like enjoy it being Tuesday because it's going to be Friday anyway.
Yeah.
At some point.
And just don't, complete what you can do today and don't ignore what could happen in the future.
That's that whole thing, isn't it? About like people who live for the weekend. It's a sad way to live because you only live 2/7 of the week.
Of the week, yeah.
And that's a really... And I get that. I try, to be fair, I try and enjoy each day.
Yeah.
But
it's also, I think it's also about, very specifically, this is used Tuesday and Friday, which I think is probably purposeful, but it's almost like your work week's Monday to Friday.
yeah.
So don't be miserable all week just because you're waiting for the work week to enjoy it. Do you know what I mean? Enjoy every day as much as you possibly can.
Yeah. Well, we do this midweek.
Yeah.
And this is always something we look forward to doing.
Yeah.
And I think that's something people should do as well.
Yeah.
Whether it's like a sporting activity that you do Monday to Friday or something that you can look forward to during the week, then do that. Because work is pretty dull. I'm not going to tell you to look forward to that.
I love work.
Yeah.
You don't have to be the man that you were 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. I think that a lot of people could listen to that.
Absolutely.
Because some people are so stubborn.
Yeah.
I don't know why being stubborn is such a common character trait.
It's kind of the whole, everyone thinks they're right, don't they?
Like pride and ego.
Yeah. Massively pride and ego, stubbornness.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But not being the person you were 5 minutes ago. I mean, that could even relate to being angry, to being
You could,
sad, to being
just letting shit go.
Yeah.
Just being like, you know
Give
what?
yourself some time. Move on.
Yeah. 5 minutes ago I thought this, but now I'm just not going to worry about it.
Exactly.
I like that one quite a lot actually as well.
A raindrop never feels responsible for the flood.
Yeah. I don't really know where you'd use that. Do you think where that could be used? Does that like every vote counts?
No, I mean, yeah, kind of, I guess. Like you're a part of it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You may not feel like you are, but you've helped.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, looking at a positive light there, but I mean, flood is not really a great thing, is it?
So even like not helping with like the oil and recycling and...
You're the raindrop.
Yeah.
You're not helping with that flood.
Yeah, exactly. You're just constantly, without even realising it, you're helping fill that flood.
Yeah, shit saying.
I just can't see it.
Me and you were like, the water level's going up,
yeah,
but there's oil in the sea, so recycle.
Yeah.
Or you're part of the water drop
Yeah.
problem.
Climate.
Save the whales.
Yeah.
You're not in traffic. You are traffic.
Yeah. That is another your part. Stop isolating yourself as everything else around you is the traffic.
You're part of the problem.
Yeah. That's it. That's exactly what that is saying. Yeah. Yeah, no, work's shit.
You're shit.
Yeah. Everyone at work's an idiot. Maybe you're an idiot.
Yeah, not everyone's an idiot. You're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
This has come with a comment underneath.
Let's hear it.
This made me more mindful of my own contribution to the things that go on in my life and take more ownership over them.
Sometimes.
You're the fucking problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just want to say sometimes I'm not the problem.
Yeah, sometimes I am stuck in traffic. But yeah, no, that's, hey, you're a raindrop in a flood,
I like that. That's enjoyable. Going sideways is a funny way of going forwards, but often it's the only way. I quite like that. Like as long as you're moving, as long as you're doing something, you're going forwards.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Okay. Well, if you have to,
as long as you don't stay stationary, as long as you're not staying stationary exactly where you are, as long as you're moving, that's a movement forwards. That's how I take that anyway.
Yeah.
How do you take that?
Yeah, I don't really.
Why?
It's not as simple as that, is it?
Why?
Moving sideways is not. Sometimes you're better to stay where you are. Work on that and then move forward. Don't just move sideways.
Because maybe from where you are, you can't move forward. So you need to move sideways in order to move forward.
Yeah, I know, but then that's adding an if. If where you are you can't move forward, then sure, you're right, move sideways.
Well, it's going sideways is a funny way of going forwards, but often it's the only way. So if you can't move forward from here...
Well, if it's the only way, then of course that's the way you're going to go.
You're taking this so literally.
But that's the point.
Things may not always be going the way you want them to, but what other choice do you have than to stagnate? That's what the quote underneath is. I mean, I don't know why you...
That's kind of my point.
No, it's not.
It is.
The point is it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
No, I'm not saying it doesn't make sense. I'm saying it's too specific. Yeah, of course. If sometimes you can only go sideways, you're going to go sideways.
Yeah, or you can stagnate. It's basically saying don't just stop. Sometimes you have to go sideways to go forward.
Yeah, I know, but obviously that's such a specific thing, isn't it? Because there's very few times where it's like...
anything.
Not really.
It could be within your career, could be with training.
Yeah, I know.
Anything.
Yeah, well, so with some things, but some things it's like, why don't you hang on in there and get the promotion?
Or sometimes you have to move sideways to go forwards.
Yes, but that's my point. Yeah. There's very rarely an only.
What do you mean?
Like that says you can only move sideways.
Yeah, to go forwards.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. There is very rarely an only. You have one option, and that's move sideways. A lot of the time, you can persist and break through a barrier and move forward. Or sometimes you have to take a step backwards, take a better look at the situation. But to be like, well, when you can only move
I think
sideways.
what you're doing here is you're being really pedantic about this entire situation.
No,
You're
I'm just
like,
saying,
well, it's not the
so
only
specific.
way, is it?
It's so specific.
Okay, all right. So you agree with the saying, you just don't like the way it's worded.
What it should say is,
Going sideways is a funny way of going forward, but often it's the right way. Better?
yeah, that is better. That changes the whole thing.
Even the longest days are 24 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. It's very true.
Even the longest podcasts are an hour long.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey,
Even the longest days are 24 hours.
I think people feel that when they're at work and they cannot wait to leave. It's still the same work day.
Yeah.
It's just feeling long.
Just doing anything torturous, really.
Yeah.
Or even if you're having a shit day. If you're just having a shit day, not necessarily work, anything. But like, it's 24 hours. Like, it's going to be the same amount of time.
I think what's interesting there as well is how you can flip that. Like, even if you're having a bad day, it's the same length as every other day. You've got time to change it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah. Didn't you? Oh, yeah. Nice little flipperoo
You
of that.
could also flip it again,
Oh,
and even the longest day is only 24 hours. So if you're having a great day and a great time, it's not going to last forever. It's only going to last 24 hours.
yeah, you're right. Let's put a negative spin on it as well.
How is that negative?
Oh, you're saying, you're having a great day.
Oh, as in like negative.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, they're only 24 hours.
You can still fuck it up.
No, not you could fuck it up. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying it won't last forever. It's only 24 hours.
So enjoy it while you can.
Yeah, enjoy it while you can, because once you've slept, you'll never have fun again.
Yeah. Yeah. But I know a lot of people lucid dream. So so maybe you will enjoy your sleep.
Oh, shit, that's killed me.
That's a very specific joke for a few people.
Yeah. If you're one of those people, I'm glad you're watching the podcast.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all. I mean, this one, I don't know why I'm reading this to you. I'm just going to read it and then just sit back. When you compare your insides to other people's outsides, you always lose.
Gaz, I don't like it. I don't like it. That's not... Okay, get what he's trying to say.
Oh, please elaborate, Ryan.
Yeah. Sounds like that you judge yourself on your intentions. But you... It's kind of what that's kind of saying. That's the vibe I'm getting.
This one's quite good.
Okay.
You can let people walk all over you and they'll still complain about that you're not lying flat enough.
Yeah, I think some people can definitely take some heed to that.
Absolutely.
Definitely times in my life I could have taken some real advice from that. Yeah. Some people you will just never please.
Absolutely.
Doesn't matter what you do for them. They're going to make, and they're they're not good people. You don't need them around you.
No, it's better to get people like that out of your life as soon as humanly possible. Sometimes you don't have a choice of them being in your life, unfortunately, but...
Sadly so, yeah. But it's just good that if you can at least identify those people in your life.
Every person you meet is fighting a battle you know nothing about. Always be kind.
Well, yeah. Always be kind is 101.
Yeah.
If you can scrap the even start of that, just have it as always be kind.
Yeah. I think it's just to delve in. Like, you don't know, you never know what someone else is going through. So, don't have your automatic reaction to be a douchebag.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Sadly, is a lot of people's first reaction.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Is it
The natural.
I think obviously with like victim culture and stuff like that, it's everyone's like, oh, they're out to get me, or everyone's got a problem with me and me, so I'm gonna have a problem back. People's instant form of defense is offense.
Yeah.
As well.
I always find it very surprising how self-important humans are. What they've got going on is the most important thing known to man.
Yeah.
Like, irrelevant of anything else happening around them. Like, what they have to do is the most important thing.
I think that comes from, like, look after number one, though.
Yeah,
You taught that from a young age.
Yes and no.
Let's hear the yes and the no.
What do you mean?
I want to hear the reasons behind the yes and the no.
So, yes, always look after number one, but I don't think you're taught it at a young age in terms of, like, in the bad light of you are the most important thing in the world. I think you can still look after number one and respect people around you.
Well, but you've a great word you've used it though is respect. I don't think enough people would talk respect.
Yeah, true.
So we're asking people to be kind when they don't even have respect.
Yeah.
Like it's a really hard grey area.
It's a growing process.
Yeah. I definitely think for me, learning and understanding respect happened more in my 20s than it did in my teens.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
I oddly think that I had learnt respect when I was young, and in my teen years I fell out of it, and I didn't respect really anything, didn't care, do you know what I mean? And then as I got older, like, respect became a much bigger part of my life. And I think as every male gets older, respect becomes more and more important as you age. From everyone, from your peers, from your partner, from, work colleagues, anything. Do you know what I mean?
So I couldn't agree with that more. I think one of the things I hear a lot about lately as well is that women need to be loved and men need to be respected.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that's for everyone, but I think men in their own culture as well, men to men, they need to be respected, and women to women, they like to feel loved.
I feel like a man would much more appreciate if he was told he was respected than loved. If your wife came up to you and said, "Oh, I love you," it's lovely, great. If she came up and said, "I respect you, I think you're a great man," do you know what I mean? Blah, blah, blah. You'd be like, "Oh.
Yeah. That's nice to hear.
Yeah, like really nice."
Yeah. Because I think as well, I think that enough men, go through this thing of their wife loves them, but they don't respect them.
Yeah.
And that is really difficult for a lot of men to deal with.
Yeah. Yeah.
And vice versa, though, for women. I think there's a lot of things where, but I think this is that area which I struggle with when we talk about men and women like this. Like, if I got home and my partner was like abusive to me, I would feel like she didn't respect me. But I always feel like if a woman comes home and their husband's abusive, I always feel like they take that as that they don't love them.
Yeah.
That might be wrong.
Yeah, I think I would take it as they wasn't loved or respected. Like, had no. But actually, you're right, because what I was about to say, they had no respect for me. Yeah. So yeah, I think you are probably right.
Yeah, I think a woman can love and not give respect.
Yeah.
But I don't think a man can. Or less so, shall I say. I think a man can, if he doesn't respect you, he won't love you.
I think that the respect that a man requires, and I don't know whether it's going to be unpopular, and the respect that a woman requires personally are different.
Yeah. Yeah,
To be, for me anyway, to be respected as a man is to be respected as a provider, to be respected as a protector, to be respected as, to be able to make decisions when need be in tough situations and stuff like that. Whereas I think from a woman's point of view, I think the respect is more in, care and love and what they do for you and stuff like that. I think is more. Does that make sense?
It does. It really does. And I think that, what I want people to realise as well, when we talk about this kind of stuff, it's more of like in a traditional sense.
Yeah.
I'm not saying all women.
I think, to be fair, I think personally my values essentially are much more traditional than.
Yeah, I'd say I'm similar to that. Yeah.
Like, not that I'm a case of my wife will never work and will never do anything. Blah blah blah. Like, she's more than welcome to do whatever she wants. Do you know what I mean? But preferable to me, like. She will take care of the house and the baby and stuff like that, and I'll take care of the baby and work. Do you know what I mean? So,
yeah. Well, the older I get, the more I'm like, maybe I want to stay at home.
I've often said to my missus, like, if you ever get a high house paying job, we'll switch happily.
Yeah, like,
I'll be a house husband. Fuck this.
I will cook and clean and look after those kids,
and I will do it happily.
Yeah, like you won't.
You will have dinner on the table. I'll wear a little pinny. The lot.
Yeah. I'll go out. I'll go out for brunch and shit like that. That is A-okay with me. Me
and Ryan will wear our yoga pants to the park while pushing the buggies.
That's it, yeah.
All over that.
Mate,
all over that. I'll birth the children.
Oh, mate, if I could, I would. I will seahorse them. And I'll
seahorse them.
I will do that.
Yeah, I'm all over that.
So, that was insightful.
Yeah, got a bit weird at the end, but interesting.
I like it.
Intriguing.
So, to end the last segment, I've got some wonderfully spooky horror quotes.
Oh. Horror quotes.
Yes. So some of these are quotes from movies, some of these are quotes that have been said, some are just scary, some are just from scary films.
Okay.
For example, and I want you to name what you think it's from if you know.
Oh, I'm never going to get this, but carry on.
Yeah. Well, this first one, so be afraid. Be very afraid.
They're all horror movies.
All have been said, but if it's a movie, I'm going to ask you for it.
I mean, is that Lion King?
It's not. It's The Fly.
Pretty sure he says it in The Lion King. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
No.
Pretty sure he does.
Nope.
No, I'm pretty sure he does that.
The charm of horror only tempts the strong.
I don't fucking know. I've never heard that.
Nah, it's by Jean
Never
Lorraine.
in my life.
But obviously, we just enjoy the quote.
Okay,
just enjoy the quote,
sorry,
yeah.
yeah.
Don't get so angry you don't know it, all right?
It's a competition!
All right. Believe nothing you hear, and only half that you see.
This rings a bell, but I don't think it's been said like that. Believe everything you hear and half what you see.
Mm.
It's from a film.
Edgar Allan Poe is the
Edgar
guy
Allan
that said
Poe,
it.
yeah.
Oh, fair enough. I've got no idea who that is.
It's famous writer,
Oh, nice.
poet.
I laugh maniacally, then take a deep breath and touch my chest, expecting a heart to be thumping quickly, impatiently, but there's nothing there, not even a beat. By Bret Easton Ellis.
Okay.
Yeah. One need not be a chamber to be haunted. One need not be a house. The brain has corridors surpassing material place.
Bit spooky, that.
Yeah, that's a pretty
little
good
bit
one.
spooky, yeah.
Yeah. Basically, your mind is the worst place to
Yeah.
be trapped.
Absolutely.
All right, here's one. Monsters are real. Ghosts are real too. They live inside us. And sometimes they win. Any idea what that's from? From The Shining.
Oh, I've never seen The Shining.
That's quite good.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be like, you should watch it, because honestly...
Well, I mean, it's the only reason you go, you should watch it is like it's a cult classic.
Yeah.
The Shining. Do you know what I mean? But
that is the only reason.
yeah, I've not seen it.
you
I
ain't
don't have
missing
any
out.
plans to watch it, to be fair.
We should just have a laugh off. Walls have ears. Doors have eyes. Trees have voices. Beasts tell lies. Beware the rain. Beware the snow. Beware the man you think you know.
Oh, I don't get it.
Nah, it's unnecessarily deep.
Yeah. It starts off sounding really great. Like, the walls have ears, the doors have eyes.
You're like, where's this going?
Yeah, and then it's like, and the beast in the meadow will I surprise.
You know what would have made that good?
What?
If it was basically saying, don't trust. Everything's got a sense to it.
Yeah.
But the one to beware is the man.
What
Like,
man?
Just man. Like you can trust walls, doors, trees, beasts, everything. But of everything that you think you can trust, the one you can't is man. I'm not saying that's not what this said, but that's where I thought it was going. And I was like, ooh. And then it was like, beware the rain.
I thought it was to say that don't trust anyone.
But that's what I'm assuming it's saying as well now. But I thought it was going to get into that. This inhumane place makes human monsters. Also from The Shining.
The Shining. A land full of quotes.
Yeah. That's Stephen King, isn't it? And he's a horror connoisseur.
G-star.
Yeah. G-star, yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Stephen King, the G-star.
Yeah. Stare at the dark too long, and you will eventually see what isn't there. I like that. That's good. That happens in real life.
I enjoy that. Yeah.
When you're looking out in the dark, can I see something? Your eyes will eventually tell you
I don't think
can.
it only applies to the dark. If you look at anything too long, you'll eventually see what you want to see.
What's the abyss one?
Stare into the abyss too long and you'll see what you...
Cool, moving on. Sadly, that is an unknown quote. There hasn't got anyone before that.
Oh, Gareth Hughes. 2023.
Hang on, I said it. Right.
I'm claiming it.
Yeah, all right, fine.
It's like Earth.
That one's shit. I'm not reading that one. There are horrors beyond life's edge that we do not suspect. And once in a while, man's evil prying calls them just within our range. Quite like it.
Yeah.
By H.P. Lovecraft.
Oh, good old Lovecraft. It's
Yeah.
the one that wrote Lion, Witch and the Wardrobe, isn't it?
Is it?
I believe so.
I want everyone to know that my book knowledge is -4.
I think so. I don't think he might... I think it's something Lewis. C.S. Lewis, yeah, wrote Lion, Witch and the Wardrobe.
Demons are like obedient dogs. They come when they are called. Quite like that. Death is not scary. It's where we'll end up that is scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
True.
the fear of the unknown, isn't it?
Yeah. It's also the fear of nothing.
Yeah, true as well. That's probably my biggest fear. That you just die and that's
And
it.
nothing.
Yeah.
But then you wouldn't know.
Yeah, I know, yeah, which is why I'm a bit like, but then I know now that I'll be nothing. That's how I
wouldn't say I fear death, but I don't want to die.
yeah, that's how I feel about it, yeah.
Yeah.
Hope not ever to see heaven. I have come to lead you to the other shore, into eternal darkness, into fire and into ice. Yeah, bit of nothing there for me there.
Bit long-winded.
A lot of these are very similar. The scariest monsters are the ones that lurk within our souls.
Oh, bless.
I fear not the dark itself, but what may lurk within it. So my oldest brother had a terrible fear of the ocean, but he said he wasn't scared of the ocean. He was scared that he couldn't see what was in it.
Yeah.
That was always his fear of it.
But then I mean, it's a fear. A fear's a fear, but someone asked me a question the other day, which is, are there any animals that you're scared of? Like, and I was like, well, no, there's nothing, like the way people react to spiders and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's no animal that I'm afraid of. But if I was in the ocean and the shark was swimming at me, I'm going to be shit scared of that shark.
Yep.
Yep. So it's not like I'm like, oh no, shark, but I'm like, it's going to fucking kill me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm afraid of what it can do in the scenario that I'm in.
Yeah.
Not.
It's what I call apparent danger. I'm scared of apparent danger.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not scared of a bear.
No.
But if I'm in apparent danger, I'm suddenly scared of that bear.
If I'm in the middle of the woods and a bear's sprinting at me, that's a fucking scary bear.
Yeah.
But if I go to the zoo and there's a bear there, I'm like, oh, that's a cool.
Because you're a moron if you're not.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Like
And
I
if
have
you say
no...
you're not, sorry. Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. No, if I saw a bear, I'd be fine. Like, you deserve to die.
Yeah. Yeah.
'Cause-
But one of the weirdest feelings, you're saying that about your brother, one of the weirdest feelings I've ever had is that I jumped off a boat. We went, I think, where did we go? I think it was Greece somewhere. We hired out this boat, and one of the rules was that you had to, if you wanted to go ashore, you had to park it 200 metres from shore and swim. Now, we parked it, what we thought was 200 metres. It was much further than 200 metres. Jumped off, and I had goggles on, and I looked down, and there was nothing. And it's one of the, it's like an eerie feeling.
It is,
like
yeah.
anything could be here, because you can't see
Yep.
a thing.
Do you suddenly feel very small as
Yes.
well? Yeah.
Like, it's also very weird to have to pay attention in 3D, which is what I always think people don't think about when they're flying. Like, if you had the power to fly, you then have to be paying attention in 3D, like up, down, like left, right.
You've got to know
everywhere.
everything
Do you
that's
know what I
going
mean?
on.
Yeah. I think that's a really weird feeling as well, but just to look down and see nothingness, like,
Yeah, I've done so.
it's an eerie feeling. It's just weird.
Yeah. When I went Sharm, they said it was basically a straight drop, like a cliff almost, essentially, on the shore. And I really enjoyed it. Like, I loved the feeling of going out off the cliff
Yeah.
and then swimming down along the rock face. But I could never see the bottom.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't have, I only had a snorkel, so I could only go down, a certain amount. But I almost enjoyed the adrenaline rush of being slightly...
Yeah, but do you not think it's just a weird, just how vast that is, and how weird that is that you're like a speck in that.
Yeah.
You're nothing.
That's almost what I'm enjoying.
Okay.
I think that's why I liked going out there.
Yeah.
And just to feel vulnerable, I think is not a feeling in modern life that we ever really come across.
No.
You know? I think it's why putting yourself sometimes in situations, especially if you enjoy adrenaline dumps and stuff like that.
Situations that are near on.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But also, and I know, this is the thing, whenever I've done anything and they put a harness on you, and I'm immediately like, well, the sense of danger's gone.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
If I'm safe, yeah.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, I get that.
So kind of that kind of sense of, I've only got a snorkel on, I'm 12 metres deep in a deep ocean.
Anything can happen.
Yeah. And I almost enjoy that feeling.
Yeah.
Which is very odd, really.
Do you think there's anything that you wouldn't do from hearing stories on it?
Have you got an example?
So I've often read, it's something that I would love to do, but also wouldn't because of stuff I've read, would be, deep cave exploring, where they go down the tiny tunnels and stuff like that. And is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where they crawl through and they have to, would never in my life want to do that because I can't think of anything worse than just having to wait to die.
Yeah, I did it in Wales.
Just waiting.
Yeah. And I've got to be honest with you, the bits that the films don't show and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Is the amount of bugs that live down there.
Yeah.
So we were crawling down this little bit. Now I think there were about 30 of us that went on this trip, but only 4 of us wanted to do the spelunking.
Right.
And we went down this little bit, and then they said, look at this, and they flashed their torch across the wall that we were crawling across. And the amount of bugs, I don't even know what they were.
What do you mean this wall you were crawling across?
So we're doing this across the wall.
Oh, no, I'm talking about small tunnels.
Yeah, no, we get there.
Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. But to get to that bit, we had to and they because the wall was only maybe the height of the ceiling. It wasn't a massive space. But as they shone their torch across it, just the amount of life that was just... And I was thinking, God, I'm in this tiny little thing. I can't get out quick.
No.
And there is just insects everywhere. I don't even... Like I said, they're they almost look like cockroaches.
Yeah.
And they're just tons of them. And I was like, oh, I'm already uncomfortable.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't mind that. If the cave was open and stuff like that, I wouldn't mind exploring in and going round and having a look into it. It's that when you go in and you've got a very tiny amount of route and you've got to crawl through, because if you get stuck,
You're stuck.
That's it. There's no one tunneling down to get you out. There's no one that's going to pull you out. No one's going to do anything.
Yeah.
You just have to wait to die.
I think that's why in that sense, though, I was doing it with 3 others and a guide.
Yeah.
So I didn't really get that sense of it,
But even then, what's the guide going to do? If you get stuck, if you're stuck in that tunnel and there's nothing that, anyone can do to get you out.
I know, but that's a rare circumstance that there's nothing anyone can do. That's what I'm saying. So,
but just imagine, I just can't. It'd just be an awful way to just be
to die. Just
yeah.
I mean, I've seen a couple of videos of people filming themselves going spelunking.
Yeah.
And they think they're stuck.
Yeah.
And the panic that sets into them. I'm like, why are you... I was watching one a couple of weeks ago now. And as he was doing it, he was like, I think the tide's coming in. Because water just started to rise where he was.
Yeah.
He was like, I have to go back that way. So I don't know how deep that water is. And so as he's trying to go through, he's losing his breath. And I was thinking, that would probably shit me up.
Yeah.
The fear of now drowning as if it wasn't bad enough.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, no, fuck that.
Yeah, it's a bit mad.
Yeah.
Some of the things people do are mental.
Yeah. Other than that, though, I don't think there are many things that I think I'd like to try that, but because of X, Y, and Z. Then again, so I often think that, I love to go skydiving.
Yeah.
But I've watched so many videos now of failed shoots.
I would love to skydive. If you ever want to skydive, I'm happy to do it with you.
We can't, can we?
No, because we're too heavy.
We're too heavy.
Although we can do if you find someone light, you can do a tandem.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so your tandem skydive, obviously your combined weight has to be below a certain amount. So if you can just find someone really light that wants to skydive, you do it.
All right, fine. I'll do that. Fine, because I do really want to do that. Because bungee jumping doesn't really appeal to me.
I'd like to bungee jump.
I did the world's tallest sky coaster or something like that it's called, and that is a slingshot. No, it was sky coaster. And basically, it's a massive swing. So you release this cord, and it drops you, and then the rope like gains tension, and then it swings you.
I did the world's longest zip line.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I'm not bothered at bungee jumping.
Yeah,
It's just safe.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, for now I'm safe.
Yeah.
Meh.
I mean, I would just like the fear of falling. Like
the feeling of it.
Feeling, yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
falling, like the feeling of...
Yeah, that little bit at the start. But as soon as that's done and you're just swinging. I did that, you know, them things where they sit in them things and it's a slingshot and it shoots them up. I did it and I was like,
Yeah. There was only... When I did the longest zip line, I think it's in Mexico. I can't remember if it's tallest or longest, whatever it is. The only slight bit of fear I felt was at the very start because they have a weight limit. I think I was 2 stone over the weight limit.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
And then I was like, this might not hold.
Yeah.
Went for it. It was fine. Then I was like, okay, fair enough.
Fine, yeah. Well, but there's your danger element.
Yeah.
That's what's making it exciting.
I mean, that wasn't what attracted me to it. I wasn't like, oh, let me put some weight on so I can get over the weight limit. I was just like, surely it's fine. Like, which was probably stupid to do. Don't do that.
Yeah. If you're watching,
don't do stuff
or
like
listening,
that.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I can't think of anything else. If you're still watching, leave us a comment. Something that we haven't thought about.
Just rambling now.
Yeah. Well, I really want to think of something that I think I wouldn't do.
Something I wouldn't do. I would try anything once. I think.
That's what I mean.
I would love to try anything once.
I'm trying to think of something I would be scared enough to be like...
Not today.
Yeah. Because there are things that, don't get me wrong, when I go to theme parks now, I don't go on the teacups anymore. That's not because of fear. That's because I feel sick as anything on teacups now.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. I used to love the teacups. Then about 4 or 5 years ago...
You, of all people, don't like teacups.
Any spinning ride. I call it the teacups, but anything that spins. I used to love it. Then one time, me and my younger brother went on the same spinning ride about 8 or 9 times in a row. And ever since that day, I can't do spinning rides. Yep.
Sucks.
Screwed me over.
Before we leave you with one, remember to subscribe, like and comment.
Do it.
Do all the good stuff. If you're still listening. We have just rambled for a while.
Well, yeah, we definitely rambled.
But we love you. Especially you. Just leave you with this.
The day we stopped checking for monsters under our bed is the day we realised they were inside of us.
I don't know why you wanna treat me this way.
I think it's important to be aware of those people who are walking over you and maybe not allow it to happen so frequently because no matter how much you allow them to walk over you. And I lost it again. Great.
I'm so sorry.
I think it's important to be aware of the people that are walking all over you. No. Right, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. We were there. We were going to run with it, but fuck it. Why would we? Fuck's sake.